How you going? For people who don't know me, I'm Andre. Um, I live in the beautiful state of Adelaide, South Australia. I'm a hard worker. I'm drug free. I'm smoke free. I have my license. I'm not a bum. I enjoy life. I do suffer from depression and BPD, sadly, and it's something that is not curable, but you learn to deal with things on a day-to-day basis. And there'll be a video on my YouTube sometime in the next few days about depression and stuff. But I do struggle in everyday life, and people don't see this. People think, oh, he does these crazy YouTube vids, he does this, crazy stuff. He must be a really happy person at the end of the day. Well, I'm not. I am definitely not a happy person. I'm grateful. I'm very appreciative of everything I got. Like I said, got this nice new computer desk right here in front of me. And it's made a huge difference to my room. But, materialistic things aside, like I'm always struggling just to find the right sort of people in my life to just, spend it with. Like I have a very small circle of close friends now. I had to get rid of a lot of negative people because they were just toxic. They think they were better than me. They thought they were, the shit, basically. And I can understand, like, where some of them come from. Like, I always believe in life, be grateful for what you have, be appreciative. Most importantly, love yourself. But then when, you love yourself, there's a lot of hate that comes with it. There's a lot of people that will be like, you're cocky and arrogant. And I understand, like, some things, it's like, oh, yeah, but you're allowed to be cocky and arrogant if you're proud of who you are and happy at what life brings you. Like, for me, financially, I wish I was a little bit better. Sorry, I'm just trying to, I'll fix that up later. I'm trying to financially be better. Like, I'd like a second job. I'd like more hours. I want to buy a second house, hopefully by the end of this year, but obviously that's not going to happen. But, I've been through breakups. I've had my heart broken. I've moved forward in life, and I'm pretty happy where I am in life to a point where it's like, I have felt love, and I got to experience it, and I'm very happy. I've experienced being cheated on. I've experienced being lied to. I've experienced being used. But I wouldn't change anything. Maybe 4 years ago, when I had a beautiful fiancée of 6 years, I would be definitely, if I could change anything, it would be the way I treated her. Because she was an amazing woman that really was one of a kind. And in life, we do go through a lot of heartache. We do go through troubles and stuff. But the most important thing is, keep the past in the past and keep moving forward. There's too many people that go, oh, because this guy hurt me or this girl hurt me, I don't want to date again. I don't want to be in a relationship. And I understand that. But you have to move on with your life. Just because someone cheated on you or lied to you or hurt you, leave them in the past and just look to the future. You know how many times I've been cheated on? You know how many times I got used and abused? Who cares? If those people don't appreciate who we are, they're not meant to be with us. We deserve to be with people that will be faithful to us, honest, compassionate. And like I said in the previous video, I don't understand why people are so, the moment they break up with a guy, it's like, oh, I want to kill myself. I don't want to live. It's like, no one's worth taking your life for. No one is. But unfortunately, people do get like that. And it's like, you don't need to get like that. There's a lot of horrible people in this world, believe me. There's a lot of people that are negative. But if you find someone that makes you happy, I think that's worth taking a risk. I think that it's not about your looks. It's not about gender, or it's not about fucking what you wear. If you want to impress a guy, just be yourself. Don't dress up a certain way for a guy. Don't be someone different. Be yourself. It goes for you guys out there. Don't change who you are because you like someone. There's a lot of people out there that think they have to be someone else to impress someone. If you're doing that to impress someone, that person's not going to fall in love with you for you. They're going to fall in love with someone that you're trying to be. You know, wouldn't you rather be wanted for you and not because of what you wear? Sure, any girl can put on a skimpy, you know, sexy mini skirt or tight dress with some fishnets or stockings or whatever. Girl, cool, she looks hot. But there's got to be more to it than that. Don't get me wrong, if a woman wore that in front of me, I'd probably be like, easy, big fella. But I'm just saying, like, there's more to life than just that. You know, like I said on previous videos, to build a strong friendship or a relationship, you need a strong foundation. You got to slowly start, you know, the base. Flatten the surface, put your concrete in, put your bricks over, and just build on a strong foundation. You just can't build like, you know, if the hill's like that, can't build that. You've got to lay a foundation, flat based. I know that every day goes past where if I don't message people, nobody will message me. And I've become acceptance of that. I'm very happy that I don't have like people message me non-stop. And I get the fact that if you're a single girl and you're good looking, you're going to get hundreds of inboxes a day from guys saying, oh, you're beautiful, you're sexy, rah rah. But what if a guy messages you and he wants you for you? Not what's on the outside, but what's inside your heart. You know, wouldn't you rather have a guy like that? And if you find some guy like that, then fucking make an effort. You know, like a few days ago, like I had, you know, hair there, nice hair, right? The reason why I got rid of it, my hair's just, yeah, I've got an itchy scalp at the moment because they cut too close to my skin. Before then, everyone's like, oh, don't do anything stupid with your hair. And I'm like, I don't care. Because I wanted to change. I wanted to feel like it feels a lot more lighter now. You know, hair should not define who I am. What I wear should not define who I am. I'm in just comfy clothes right now because I'm just around the house. You know, I've got my tracky decks on, I've got my socks on, I'm watching a bit of wrestling here. But I would love to have more friends here in Adelaide. I'd love to just be able to, like, you know, hang out with people and just have a normal life. But my life's very different. And I am very lonely. All I have is my dog and my parents. And my dog's probably got maybe 1 year left in him. Parents probably got, you know, 5 to 10 years left in them. And then after that, I won't be here. So I try to make the best of the situation I'm in. I don't believe that really people ever should be alone, because the more you're alone, the more you think about things and the more you think about doing stupid things. Like I said, just over the last few days, I've noticed a few things on Facebook about people breaking up with people. The girls are so depressed, they're so like down, and it's like, if that guy couldn't see you for you and wanted to be with you, who gives a fuck? Just move on. It's easy to move on. If a guy cheats on you, fucking hell, that's even more of a reason to be like moving on. But, and it's like these beautiful women, when you think, how could someone cheat on them? You think they're beautiful, but then you think, beauty is one thing, it's what's inside. You know, they could be beautiful on the outside, but real bitch in the outside. Like, I've dated a woman for 6 years. Big-ish girl, 100 kilos, right? And you know what? I had the best sex in my life. I had the best relationship of my life. I had the best everything. She treated me like a king. And don't get me wrong, not my type. She knew that, but it worked for 6 years. And I fell in love with her. I felt sexually attracted to her. I was very attracted to her. It took a while, don't get me wrong, it took a long time, but she did more for me than anyone has done in this whole universe has done. And she's made me the beautiful human being that I am today. And I thank her for that. You know, the last, you know, words she said was, you know, if I had to change. She told me straight out, you can't be like this. And I have changed. You know, she has made me an amazing person that I am today. Like, I wouldn't have said that 4 years ago when me and her broke up. I was in a dark place, mentally bad. Like, I was really bad. And I know now that I am a great person. I'm appreciative of what I have. I've improved a bit in the bedroom in that department as well. Because I was always like, I want to be the best partner for everything. Whether it's a good kisser, good in the bed, a good boyfriend, a good girlfriend. I want to be everything in a relationship. You know, I learned how to paint fingernails. I learned how to, do poems. I learned how to sing, and I learned how to do like all the romantic stuff. Like, I still do the, opening the door for a lady. I still pull out the chair. I do all that stuff. I'm a hopeless romantic. I've got everything I want in this room now. Almost everything. Maybe a mini bar would be good right under the computer desk here. No, just... though, the way things are going, anything's possible in this room. But yeah, like, materialistic things, I've got everything now. Like I said, this nice computer desk here. Computer can sit here. And everyone, like, comments on it and goes, fuck, it makes the room look so much nicer. I'm like, yeah, like... It was so bare, this side of the room. And now it's like a nice computer desk. I haven't even filled any of the drawers. I'm still not sure what I'm actually going to put in any of them, to be more honest. Like, I guess I can put, like, Xbox game. Oh, I suppose it's not a bad idea, actually. I was just thinking I probably could, like, make a bit more room out of there and put stuff in here. But in life, I'm going to turn on my computer for some reason. For some reason, my brain just tells me to turn on the computer. I want to enjoy life more. I want to come home at nights and be like, I feel good about myself, but it's not easy. This video will be on YouTube later. It's good. Like, I can, like, the keyboard's right here, and I can just... This is so good. I'm a bit of a clean freak when it comes to, like, I like everything nice and clean. Don't ask me how to dust, because I'm so shit at dusting. And the problem with this room is lots of dust. Lots of fucking dust. Like, even, like, if I wanted to, watch this. Alright? I'll show you something. That didn't even make a difference, did it? Like, I'll show you. Like, obviously I got the blue light there. And if we, like... Hang on. So if we switch the camera, we've got, like, a nice computer setup here. And I really like this. I do like this nice computer setup. But at the end of the day, if you take away materialistic things, I am quite happy. Honestly, I may never have a decent relationship here in Adelaide ever again. I may never get married or have kids, but I do like the fact that I can just, at the end of the day, come home and be like, oh, well, I've got some nice things to, like, keep me occupied. I don't need it. And I say this to everyone out there. You don't need a relationship to make yourself happy. People think, oh, you have to have a relationship to be happy. No, you don't. You don't need a relationship to make you happy. You just need to be happy with yourself. That's all. Just something I Oh, okay. I was just thinking, didn't we just play them? Okay, so we play the same team twice. Okay, well, I guess I know what I'm watching now. But yeah, like I said, I have been happiest in my life when I've been single. When I don't have to, rely on anyone but myself. I hate the fact when I was in a relationship, I had to make sure that that person, I had to message the person, I had to fucking, it was a lot of effort. Every time you're in a relationship, you gotta be careful what you say to people. You gotta, be careful. Do you hide the relationship? Do you make it public on Facebook? I think for a successful relationship, don't put it on Facebook, don't put it on any social media, because the moment you put your relationship status to in a relationship, that's fine. But the moment you put a person's name there on social media, don't be surprised if there's people out there that get jealous and they will try to break you up. It always happens. I mean, I understand you want to be proud to show your relationship off and stuff, but keep in mind the moment you put that person's name, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, people are going to message that person. They will try to break you guys up. They will try to make up allegations and rumors and stuff. And that's what kills a relationship. You know, I've been in a relationship on Facebook with someone for like, I think about 8 months. 8 months, roughly. On her end, everyone knows who I am. And I'm lucky I've not got trolled yet. But on my end, I've kept it private. My relationship status is hidden. The thing that sometimes bugs me about relationships, you know someone's in a relationship, but they put single on their profile. Now, I get very confused. Like, if you are... If you are single, right, fair enough, put single. But if you're in a relationship and you're putting single up there, it deceives people into thinking that you're single. And if you're not, it's like, well, why are you putting that? I need someone that is in a relationship to explain to me why they put single on their profile. I'm very confused about that. Like, it's all the, you know, you're in a relationship or you have it hidden. Because if you don't want guys consistently messaging you and chatting you up, if they see single, they will add you. They will chat you up. If you don't want so many guys flirting with you and, you know, all that, then put in a relationship or put hidden. Guys shouldn't be adding you based on your profile status. Now, for me, I don't care if someone's single or in a relationship. I'm trying to make new friends on here, so I just, you know, I add as many people as I can, especially if they're from Adelaide, because I'm trying to make, like, you know, new friends. But see, I have a few friends that have single on their profile, but they're in a relationship, and I respect that. I respect that, and I don't get me wrong, they're beautiful ladies, like honestly beautiful ladies, and if they were single, I would want them to get, you know, ask me out. I'll be honest, like I wouldn't lie, because I think that I'm good enough for anyone in a relationship, but you know, I'm not looking here in Adelaide where I live. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for a good time even. I'm what I look for at the end of the day is just to get by. That's the goal at the end of the day, just to get by one day at a time. Most of my days consist of getting up, helping with the housework. Might have an afternoon siesta, and then go to work. I don't have friends that I catch up with. I don't have female friends or anything like that here in Adelaide. I'm on my own. I've lived on my own pretty much all my life. Don't get me wrong, I live with my parents, obviously, and my dog, but, you know, I like the fact that I can go to a movie whenever I want. And I do, like, I try to see a movie every week at the movies. I like the fact that I can just, if I want to go on a trip for 3 days to Melbourne, I can, or Sydney. I have a very beautiful friend in Sydney that I want to give a big hug to. It's been a long time. And secretly, she's always had a place in my heart. Like, someone asked me like a while back, because they said, would you ever be in a relationship with her, even though she's got a couple of kids? I'm like, yeah, of course I would. I think would actually work. Why? Because we both go through the same things in everyday life. And I'm a very affectionate person, and I think she'd be a very affectionate person too. And I think that she needs to be reminded every day how beautiful she is. And when I'm in a relationship with someone, I'm always like that. I always tell the person how much, not over the top, you know, it gets to a stage where, you know, some guys are too full on, but like, if I meet someone for the first time and I think they're alright, I will say it, you know, don't get me wrong, but, you know, a lot of people out there, cannot take compliment. Sorry, I'm just watching the soccer. Surely that's a penalty. What the fuck? Geez, you know what's funny about watching a soccer game when the ref himself blows up? Fucking hell. Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look. Is it a penalty? He's holding him. He's holding him. He tripped him. It's a penalty. Did he trip him? Yeah. Well, if that ain't a penalty, then I got no hair on my nuts. What the fuck? Well, actually, I don't have. Just saying. That wasn't even a penalty. What the fuck? But no, like I said, what makes me happy is just, watching my team play, obviously. Playing video games. And just enjoying life. Like I said, being single has been a blessing. Being single has made me love myself more, appreciate things more. The stress, oh my God, like when you're single, there's less stress, less worries, less, oh, what are they up to kind of thing. Am I allowed to talk to this person? Being single is a beautiful thing. And, I know that if I wanted to here in Adelaide, I could probably get a girlfriend. I don't want one. If I wanted to go, had mind-blowing sex with someone, I probably could. But for me, it's like, I love having that option that I can go to a movie whenever I want. I can watch whatever I want on Netflix or whatever. I can play video games whenever I want. I don't have the stress of, driving backwards and forwards, for someone. Like, I hated the fact that when I was in a relationship recently with someone here, I drive 25 minutes up there, 25 minutes back. That's 50 minutes of driving. If you count an hour, including traffic, right? But, in a relationship with someone that had 3 kids she was living with, but 6 overall, it was a lot of baggage. Like, don't get me wrong, mind-blowing sex, 2 straight weeks. It was great, don't get me wrong. But it was getting to a point where it's like, this is burning me out. Like, she doesn't drive, she doesn't work. She's not the most attractive in looks. But, I was starting to get comfortable with her. But the fact that there was no future there. Like, there was no future. And it's like, I don't want to keep driving, especially with the petrol prices. I didn't want to keep driving backwards and forwards just, for a relationship to work, it has to be 50-50. It's not fair on one partner pays for everything, or one partner drives, or one partner, is the most affectionate one. It's got to be 50-50. If you're going out, one time you pay, next time the other person pays. And the most important thing about a relationship is you don't ask your partner for money. That's, when you come into a relationship, your bills are your bills. If you're asking for money within the first month of a relationship, it ain't going to work. And that's why I had to break up with the girl with the kids, because I said to her straight out, look, I ain't your meal ticket. You have the father of your kids that should be the first person you ask for money. The moment you ask me for money, it's over. And that's what happened. I broke up with her. Don't get me wrong, I didn't want to break up with her. But the whole week before that, like the whole week, it was every day someone asking me for money. I blocked and blocked. And she knew that it was getting to me. And the day before, like, we had a beautiful day. I took her out for lunch, And she knew what I was about. And a day later, she says something stupid like, I need some money. It's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, why? It's only 2 weeks in. You know how I feel about the subject, and you go and drop her. I actually thought, maybe she was going to be different. Maybe. And then when she did that, it was just like, I got angry. I was like, this is bullshit. Can't I find someone that won't ask me for money? It's like every time I make a new friend on here, the money subject comes up and it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. You don't even know me and you're asking me for money. And it's like, friends, how they say, especially the female friends, like, oh, do you want to hang out? Yeah, they want to hang out with you because they want to live somewhere. I remember a girl in particular, she would ask for lifts for me because she wants to go see a guy so she can go sleep with the guy. I'm not dropping you off at a guy's place so you and him can get lucky. Fuck off. Like, seriously? I blocked someone for that. I blocked someone for, you know, a lot of things because I'm like, you ain't gonna use me. I know I'm good enough in life to get the perfect girl if I really tried hard. Like, if I put myself on one of the serious dating apps, I'd probably find someone decent. But to be honest, I don't trust anyone right now. I trust my parents, I trust my dog, and that's it. I don't, believe that anyone really cares or loves me for me on here. My true friends know who they are that actually do. Like my England ladies, I know they love and appreciate me and care about me. I know that there's someone special in Sydney that does too. I mean, I'd love to hear her say I love you as a friend more often. That would mean a lot to me. But I have a lot of friends. Like, my American friends, an absolute, like, they say it all the time. And I know that I am loved by the real friends on here. I'm appreciated. And that's all I need. Anyway, guys, I'm going to try enjoy this game. If we lose, I'm going to be pissed because, we need to, win this so we're, 1 point off, first place. And if the umpire does not fucking give us any more free kicks. So this will be on YouTube. I'll probably tag it in another vid when I get the chance. It won't be up on YouTube until late tonight. Shout out goes to my big T from work. How you doing? As I like to call him, Iron Mike Tyson. How you doing? And if his missus is watching with him, how you doing? I've got some amazing people at work that I consider good friends. They don't know it yet, but I consider them good friends. I've always thought about, work's supposed to be a place where you go to work and you just work. You're not there to make friends. You're not there to, chat. Work's a place you work. Most importantly, but I can see, 95% of the people like me there. And that's lovely because I don't have a problem with anybody there. You get the 1 or 2 people that don't like me for some strange reason. Like, there's one dude in particular, we don't talk at all. I don't think we've ever really had a conversation. I mean, I asked him for help one time about something and he didn't really say anything. And I don't know too much about him. He does his own thing. I don't see him even talking to anyone. I think he just does his own thing. But, when I go to work, I acknowledge everyone as I'm walking in. Whether it's the checkout people, whether it's the fruit and veg guys, whether it's the people in the deli. I try to acknowledge everyone there because I want everybody to know me. I want everybody to be like, hey, that guy, that Andre guy is pretty cool. That's what I want. It doesn't hurt to be nice to people. Because at the end of the day, if you give someone a compliment that makes their day, you've done your job. You could talk to 1,000 people in a day, but if one of those people goes, oh yeah, I remember that Andre guy. He wished me a great day. That's enough to cheer anyone up. A compliment can go a long way. Anyway, guys, hope you guys like this vid. This will be on YouTube maybe later on tonight when I get the chance. I've got a couple of vids to post on YouTube, so it'll be a long night. Probably the depression vid that I'm posting will be next few days. Could even be tonight. If I'm wearing the same clothes, I'll probably change my jumpers over for that vid, but yeah. So God bless you, stay safe, and I'll talk to you all soon.